Hello, welcome to my video. I'm just going to show you my makeup routine. So basically, always make sure your face is clean and moisturized. I just like to moisturize with my Smashbox hydrator. And the first thing I do when I do my makeup is my eyebrows. It's definitely easier to do your eyebrows when your eyebrows are done, but if they're not, you could always clean it up with concealer. So basically I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Auburn, and I'm just filling in my eyebrows with the brush slash spoolie, and I like to fill in my eyebrows pretty thick. Oops, that's me messing up, and I just brushed it out with my spoolie. Now I'm going to go in and clean up all the little mistakes that I made with my concealer, and I use the MAC Pro Long Concealer in the shade NC45. This is like my all-time favorite concealer ever, and it lasts so long. I've had it for like a year. And I just take a really short concealer brush and go in and just clean up around my brows, making sure they're nice and even as possible. And I just go in and blend in the rest of the concealer into my eyelid. So now I'm taking a piece of tape and just putting it under my eyes. I do this because when I do my eyeshadow, I want a nice crisp line. You definitely can skip this step, I have, but right now I want a nice crisp line. And anytime you put on eyeshadow, you definitely want to make sure you prime your eyelids. I use the Too Faced 24-hour eyeshadow primer, and this is my favorite eyeshadow primer hands down out of all the ones that I've used. Then I go in with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in White or Marshmallow. I'm not sure what the color was, but I feel like this step is uber important because if you want your eyeshadow to kind of stand out more, then you want to highlight your eyelid. I'm taking my Tarte Tartest Pallet, and I'm gonna go in with a crease brush and go over my crease with the shade Sweetheart. Then I'm gonna go over my crease again with Rebel and just kind of like darken it up, make it stand out a little bit more. And then for a nice smoky look, I'm gonna go in with Leader right there in the corner. And I'm gonna focus on my outer triangle. And this is super important if you want that shadowy look. So now I'm taking a smaller angled eyeshadow brush and I'm going in with the shade Activist and really just focusing on the tiny outside triangle because this is super dark and I don't want to look like I have black eyes. I just want to make the my eyelids stand out a little bit more. Then I'm going in with my Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay, taking that gold color. And I'm not using a brush for this part. I'm using my finger just because it picks up more of the color. And I'm dabbing it on my eyelids. I'm not rubbing it, I'm dabbing it. In the video, it looks like I'm rubbing it, but I'm not. I'm literally just tapping my eyelid to make sure the color gets on there. And this is my all-time favorite eyeliner by Tarte. It's the Tarte Clay Matte Liner. And I am going in with the smallest brush I could find at Michael's. This is not a makeup brush, this is an art brush. And I like to use art brushes or paint brushes more than I like to use actual makeup brushes because I just feel like they work better. I don't know, that's just me. So yeah, find like a super tiny brush to do your eyeliner with, and you will go far in life. And just take your time with this part because eyeliner just, it sucks. Like if you mess up on your eyeliner, it really sucks. But I got it pretty good. So now I'm removing the tape and you can see that nice crisp line I was talking about. So now I'm gonna go in with a primer. And I just use the Smashbox color correcting primer. I'm gonna put that all over my face. And make sure it's nice and smooth and even. Then I'm just showing you very quickly the concealers that I use. And under my eyes and actually all over my dark areas, I'm going in with my Forever 21 Love and Beauty Matte Concealer. I like this because it's super thin and easy to spread around. And it makes my face look more finished when I put my foundation over it. But haha, I don't use foundation. I use the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs in medium, in the shade medium. I just find that it has like a better coverage. It has better coverage than regular foundation. And I mix it in with my Urban Decay setting spray. You can use any setting spray, but I like Urban Decay's the best. And I'm applying that with a flat brush. It's kind of like a kabuki brush. So now I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl concealer in the shade Pure Beige. And I'm gonna just spray my beauty blender with the setting spray. People say spray it or damp it with water, but no, don't do that. Damp it with setting spray because it's gonna help your concealer just last so much longer and it's gonna spread evenly. Because it has a little bit of texture to it rather than using water. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tartest Contour Palette, and I'm gonna use that yellow banana color, the really fluffy brush, and I'm kind of just gonna set my highlighter. Anytime you use cream colors on your face, you definitely wanna go in and set it with a powder, or else it's just gonna slide off throughout the day. So I just went in and set it with my powder. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette Kit, and I'm taking the shade Expresso. And this is the medium to tan palette. And I like to use an angled fluffy brush rather than a flat brush because I just like the versatility of it. And I just think it makes my face look good. Flawless. Okay, went into the wrong color. And I'm going in with a really fluffy brush and taking a couple shades lighter. I forgot the name of that shade, but I'm just basically setting underneath my contour. I don't want it to be super light. I don't want to highlight that area. I'm just setting it. So I'm going in with my Tarte Clay blush in the shade Natural Beauty, and I'm just lightly putting it on my cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with the highlighter by Lorac. It's actually the Lorac Nude Necessities palette, and it's an eyeshadow, but I use it as a highlighter. And then I ran out of time, but this is the finished look. So if you want another video of how I do my lips, just let me know.